Now, in probability, there's some vocabulary we need to establish so that we're on the same page. Now, before you freeze and copy these notes, I'd like to show you an example, which is going to be labeled in red. So if you would like, pause, freeze, take the notes, and then you can listen to me as I go over the definitions as well as how the example is an application of the definitions. The first word is experiment. Any occurrence for which the outcome is uncertain is called an experiment. So for example, rolling a six-sided die. You're not sure which face is going to come up. You might get a 4, you might get a 5, you might get a 6. It's uncertain. So that would be an example of an experiment. Another example would be drawing a card out of a deck or pulling a marble out of a bag. Those are all good experiments in which probability can be applied to. The second vocab word is called sample space. Now this one's going to play a huge role in our class, so pay special attention to this one. This is the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. So for example, when you roll a six-sided die, the sample spaces are all 6 different choices you're capable of getting. So here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have 6 possible choices, 6 possible outcomes, I should say. That would be the sample space. Sample space here is 6. The last one is called an event. Now, an event is any subset of the sample space. So that's kind of the thing that you're trying to get. Here's an example. The event that you roll an even number. So my subset would be these 3 choices here. We have a 2, we have a 4, we have a 6. Those are all even numbers. This is my event here. So here I have 3 possible choices. 3 possible choices in which I succeed in accomplishing my event. In probability, we are getting probabilities of events. So what is the probability that you roll an even number? That would be a suitable question that we will be able to address in this class. So let's begin. Well, actually, before we begin, I have to give you the punchline here. To calculate the probability of an event, we divide the number of outcomes resulting in the event by the number of outcomes in the sample space. So here is our big formula for today. So the probability of an event happening, this is going to be a ratio of the number of ways in which it can happen divided by the sample space. So even if the formula seems a little bit funky right now, you'll be able to apply it very quickly as soon as we go over some examples. So let's stop talking about the formalities and let's just do it. So let's get our hands a little bit dirty and take a look at this example here.